Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today I have a very special video for you. Today I'm going to show you how to create a foxy eye look without shaving off your eyebrows, without getting fillers and without wearing false lashes or eyeliner. So this is a method for lazy people like me who enjoy doing their makeup but don't want to spend a lot of time on it, or who just want to try out new trends without shaving off eyebrows or doing anything that lasts a bit longer than just one day. So if you are like me, if you have hooded eyes, if you want a simple method to create this look, then this is the video for you. And if you're interested in even more hooded eyes makeup tutorials, I do a lot of them on my channel. I also love to do new makeup releases, so if you're interested in any of that, please hit the subscribe button. And now let's hop right into the tutorial. So what we want to achieve is kind of an eye look that makes the eyes appear more lifted. And I could achieve this look by shaving off a tiny bit of my eyebrow, but I don't want to do that. And I have seen some YouTubers do it and it looks amazing on them. So if you're interested in that, then maybe search for other tutorials, but we are only going to use some makeup. So what we have to do is lift up the outer corner and then also elongate the inner corner a bit more downwards so that it kind of creates the illusion of a more lifted eye. So we kind of want to reshape our eyes a bit with makeup. Now we are going to start with a white matte color, and I'm taking a very big fluffy brush from Sigma. I've decided to use two of my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes today. The first one is the Riviera palette and we're just taking the white matte color from it. And I'm just buffing it under my eyebrow and also onto the inner part of my lid. So this is kind of the base for our look and we want just to brighten up the inner part of the lid a bit. Now I'm taking the same brush and the color Twig from the Sultry palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now I'm going to hold the brush a bit different than usual, so I'm just taking two fingers and I'm just taking the tip of the brush and then I'm holding it upwards so that I can only brush upwards and downwards to create a very high line on the outer corner. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm basically just brushing up and down to really create this upward movement and also this upwards shadow that we want on the outer corner. And because I don't want to get it too round, I'm really trying to only blend up and up and up. And I'm not bringing the color too much inside. I'm trying to focus the color really on the outer corner. We don't want to have any color on the inner part of our lid because we don't want to highlight the shape of our eyes, because if we would follow the line to the inner part of the lid, it would go down and we only want to bring the color up. Now I'm taking a tiny bit of the dark brown color Dystopian and I'm deepening up the outer corner a tiny bit with it. Now I'm taking a bit more of the matte white color and I'm blending over the edges. Now I'm taking a very small angled brush from Sigma. This is one of my favorite eyeliner brushes. It's so tiny and precise, I really like it. And I'm just taking the black matte color from the Sultry palette, it's called Noir. Now I'm going to draw a wing, and the important thing here is that it should be on a higher angle than it usually is, and it also should be thinner than it usually is. So I feel like I have more control when using an eyeshadow than when I use a liquid eyeliner. I can't be as exact and as precise as I want to be, so I'm using eyeshadow here. I feel like it's way easier to use, and also with hooded eyes it's so much more easy to control. If you have some texture on your lid and everything, it doesn't really show, so I would highly recommend using black eyeshadow. But if you want to use liquid eyeliner, you of course can do it with it as well, so just use whatever you want to. And when I come to the inner part of my lid, I really try to be as thin as possible, because we really don't want to enhance the roundness of my eyes. We want to really create our own shape, so we have to be very thin on the inner part. Now I'm just trying to elongate the inner corner a bit, and I know that it's not very easy to do, and you don't have to be too precise because you can always clean it up later and then you can create exactly the shape that you want. So don't be too critical with yourself, just try it out. We can use concealer afterwards or some nude colored eyeliner to just clean up the edges and nothing happens. So really just try it out, don't be afraid of it. The important thing here is just that the line goes downwards, way more down than your natural eye shape is. So as you can see, I have really brought it up down. I will clean it up a bit later so it will not be as long as it is now. Now I'm taking another angled liner brush and I'm just putting on some concealer and I'm cleaning up the edges here. You can also use a nude eyeliner pen. I just wanted to show you the options that you have, and you can also go over it with eyeshadow again to just make it nice and even. If you're going to use an eye pen, I would recommend just drawing over it and then tapping on with your fingers to kind of buff out the edges. Now I'm just going back in with my little eyeliner brush and I'm just drawing back over it to just sharpen the line again. And now you can see we have a pretty neat inner corner there. Now that our inner corner is finished, I want to extend the line on the outer corner way more. I just wanted to kind of get an idea first on where the line has to go. So now I'm going back in with my black matte eyeshadow and my small angled brush, and I'm just following the line even more outwards and even higher up. So you have to keep in mind that this is not really a natural look. Everyone can see what you're doing, but it's kind of the fun of it. It looks so amazing. I have created this look before to try it out once, and I couldn't stop staring at myself in the mirror whenever I came across one. It looks so good when it's finished. It really elongates your eyes so much. It makes them so much bigger. It's so good. It looks so good, so really you have to try it out at home. If you haven't done it before, try it once. Now as you can see, I'm just going back in with some concealer and I'm cleaning up the line here. You can always do that, so never feel pressured when you do a winged liner. You can always go over it with some concealer and clean it up and nothing happened. Then just tap over it with some makeup sponge and it's a clean and sharp line again. Now I'm just going to fill in the line on my top lash line a bit more, but I'm really trying to stay very close to my lash line. Now I'm going to apply some nude eyeliner pen to my waterline. This one here is from Catrice, but you can use whatever you want. And it basically has my skin color and I just want to brighten up the waterline a bit. Now I'm just going to apply some mascara to my upper and my lower lashes. Now here's our finished look and I kind of love the effect of it. It's so cool to see how much you can lift up your eyes just with makeup. I think it looks so good, and as mentioned before, whenever I look in the mirror, it's so amazing how transformative and makeup can be, and we used so little of it. We only used 3 eyeshadows and 1 eyeliner pen and the mascara, and that's all. So you can really do a lot with makeup, and I just love it. So I really wanted to try the Foxy eye trend, but I kind of thought that it would be too much work to do it, or it would require some things that I don't want to do, like shaving off my eyebrows or applying false lashes and messing around with liquid eyeliner. So all the things that I try to avoid. And if you're like me and you didn't know how to do it with just eyeshadow, I hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial and that you try it out yourself if you want to. Feel free to leave me recommendations down below on other tutorials that you want me to film. So I really hope that you liked this one, and thank you all so much for watching. I wish you all a beautiful day.